France, with the assistance of the Ukrainian police, the head of the Kharkiv gang, Zaliutynski, who created a new branch of it abroad, was arrested. The newly created group specialized in car thefts and property crimes on the Côte d'Azur.
After February 2022, members of the criminal organization Zaliutynski reoriented their activities outside the country. Before that, the area of their criminal influence extended to the territory of Kharkiv region and consisted of using forceful methods to make people transfer property or their shares in business to criminality.
Previously, members of the gang were repeatedly detained by law enforcement officers for committing various crimes. For example, in one of the episodes, criminals demanded $700,000 from a farmer and transferred part of the business. In 2021, the police detained members of the gang in the center of the Kharkiv. The case is now in court. Other participants of Zaliutynski, in relation to whom investigative actions are ongoing outside Ukraine and have been declared as internationally wanted persons.
In particular, law enforcement officers found out that the leader of the criminal organization was in France, where he had created a new branch of the group. The newly created unit included members of the criminal organization headed by him. According to operational data, they specialize in property and serious crimes.
Via Europol channels, the Ukrainian police sent relevant information to their colleagues from the French Gendarmerie and over the course of further cooperation. Law enforcement officers revealed that this group was involved in series of crimes in the south of France. In the course of 2023-2024, among other things, the subjects illegally appropriated cars, set vehicles on fire, assaulted persons, or committed theft. Among the victims there are citizens of France and Ukraine.
In agreement with French judicial authorities and with the support of Europol, from 2nd to 4th of July 2024, law enforcement officers conducted joint operations on the territory of France and Ukraine in order to neutralize the activities of the group.
Ліг на землю повністю. Я співу таку зробив.
Ти сам в адресі?
Ні, з другом.
Як прізвище?
In France, with the participation of police officers from the Strategic Investigation Department of the Main Investigative Department of the National Police, officers of the Criminal Investigation Department of Marseille of the French Gendarmerie arrested the leader of the group, a 43-year-old citizen of Ukraine, and his 44-year-old accomplice.
Earlier, French law enforcement detained another members of the separate unit of Zaliutynski red-handed right after the car theft. In addition, the police, together with the Prosecutor General's office, conducted investigative actions against persons involved in the activities of Zaliutynski on the territory of Ukraine.
Precautionary measures in the form of arrest were chosen for the person detained in France. Further joint measures are being undertaken to analyze the seized items and to collect the evidence base in order to bring other involved persons to justice.